Senator Zapata, Advisor George, Advisor Wadsworth, Webb, CFB, Wildcat Media, and Wildcat Esports. SAC? SAC is excused. Okay. And ResLife. Right. We are now moving on to the approval of minutes on date. What was our date again? 12/5. Oh, thank you. It's right there. 12/5/2024. Is there any discussion on the minutes? Seeing no further discussion, we'll move on to voting. All in favor, raise your hand. All who oppose? All who abstain? All right. That passes 7-0-0. Right. Moving on to announcements. There are no announcements. Huh? Oh, right. Thank you. I missed that. We are now going to move on to the approval of our agenda. Is there any discussion on our agenda?
I'd like to move Bill 2425-03, adjustment of GPA requirement for WCE players to before old business. The reason for this is that this bill is a bit time sensitive, and the most likely Bill 2324-16 will probably have a new club funding board policies and procedures. We'll have a long discussion, and just due to this, I would like to move this one bill this before old business if possible.
Do I have a second? Seconded by Senator Fisher. Now what? Is there any discussion on that motion? Right. Seeing as there is no discussion, we'll move into voting. All who approve? All who oppose? All who abstain? Right. That passes 6-0-1. Yes, back to the discussion of the agenda. Is there any more discussion on the agenda? Right. Seeing as there is no discussion on the agenda, we will move into voting. All who approve? All who oppose? And all who abstain? That passes 7-0-0. Okay, now moving on to announcements. There are no announcements. Moving on to guest speakers. We have no guest speakers. Moving on to executive reports. President Gunther.
Hi, everyone. So I'm sure as you all saw yesterday, there was another email sent out about hiring. We will be doing a special election for a few positions. We have our vice president position, which is currently vacant, is currently being held by our interim vice president, who was our pro temp. We have a few other positions. We have our college council representative, and we have a center position in each class except for graduate. So we have a few positions open. We're hoping to get that done as soon as possible so we can prep for the next election, which will be the executive election for the fall of 2025. I yield.
All right. Our vice president, I do not have any reports. Our treasurer.
Hi, everyone. Budget committee is starting tomorrow. It's at 2 p.m. We've got a lot of work to do, but of course, feel free to show up, hear what's going on, share your thoughts. In other news, for anyone who might be watching this live or is in the room, if you're seeking a student activity fee waiver, you still have about a week or so to fill that out and get that finished. Please reach out to myself at sgtreasurer@sunycollege.edu for more information. Other than that, I yield.
Our secretary. No report. Our chief of staff. No report. Moving on to director reports. College council.
No report.
ResLife.
Is excited to announce openings for resident assistance position for the spring 2025 semesters. Opportunities are available in all 4 residence halls as of right now. If you are still interested, please respond to the email that was sent out about a week ago by January 24th, so that will be tomorrow. anyone who is interested will hear back from the initial date about 2 weeks after the results to be released. And then for this upcoming fall of 2025, there has been an email sent out to all students who are interested in joining ResLife for that academic year to be interested in becoming an RA then. I yield.
Our advisor, Jen George? Or our advisor?
I think this is working. Hi, everyone. So excited to see you all back. It's going to be a great semester, great team, great everything. Wanted to give you all some updates about the student government policies that the execs and I have been working really closely to look at. So to see the most current, correct, updated policies and procedures, they're going to be uploaded on Engage. So if you go to the Engage documents, go to the folder for the year, they're going to be right there. So that's where you can find the most up-to-date, current, and correct policies and procedures with all of the changes that have been made this year as well as throughout all of the years. So highly encourage you all to look through them. There's been some changes that we found, so now's a great time to refresh your memory on some of the policies that we do have. For our stipended and contracted members, we are so excited to offer training for you all this Sunday. It's going to be a great day. It's going to be really helpful for you all, I hope. A great time for everybody to get together to kind of goal set for the year and learn a little bit more about SGU. My goal is for you all to walk out with something that you might not have known before. So really excited to see you all this Sunday, 11 to 4 in this very room. Thank you. I yield.
Moving on to committee reports, Budget Committee.
Echoing what I said earlier, Budget Committee is starting tomorrow. It's at 2 p.m. Feel free to come. We'll be going over quite a few things. I don't have an agenda out yet. I'm hoping to have that out later today. And committee members, you'll receive that via email tonight. Thank you.
Class gift. Student Center Advisory.
Afternoon, everyone. We had a very successful last semester in the Student Center Committee. We are going to have our first meeting tonight at 5 to 6 in the SGU conference room. The agenda will be sent out a little bit later, right after my class, after this. Thank you.
Wellness and inclusion.
Last semester, while we still had only one meeting, it was a successful meeting. And currently, the current meeting time of 2 p.m. on Fridays still works with our staff members that we are working with. However, I've sent a quick question into the group Telegram asking if it still works for everyone. Once I hear back from that, if it works for everyone, if it doesn't work for everyone, if it does work for everyone, we will continue to have our meetings at Friday at 2 p.m. in the SGU conference room. If not, we will I will send out a form to gauge what times work for everyone, and then I'll see if those times work with the staff we work with.
And Policy Committee, no report. Org reports, Webb.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back. We're really excited for this semester. We have a bunch of events planned. Tuesday, we hosted our grocery bingo, which is a great turnout. Right now, we've got our friendship making event. And then February the 4th, we're starting off Black History Month with our rap battles. We're bringing that back again with Genius Potential. So I hope to see you all there. I yield.
CFB.
No report.
Wildcat Media.
Starting tomorrow, our semesterly hiring process will start. We are looking for a new publicity coordinator, secretary, lead editor for the Factory Times, TV program director, as well as writers and designers for the Factory Times. Contact Wildcat Media at sunypoly.edu. The form will be going out tomorrow.
And Wildcat Esports.
No report.
That concludes old reports. Moving on to old business. Wait.
We're moving on to 2024-3
Oh.
GP requirement.
Yes, thank you. So would I just say that? Moving on to new business? Okay, that makes sense. Thank you. Moving on to new business. Bill 2425-03, Senator Nowak.
Motion to accept resolution number 2425-03. Read the Senate of SUNY Party government.
Point of order. I need a second first.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Seconded by Senator Velez. I could go.
Thank you. Sorry. Motion to accept resolution number 2425-03. We, the Senate of SUNY Party Student Government at Utica, do hereby resolve the bill adjustment of GPA requirement for WCE players. Adjust the GPA requirement for WCE players